been HIV positive, but I have a lot of friends who have known friends, and it's obviously you don't want to say that,
Yeah, well, Doug and I know people that are HIV positive.
No, I lost somebody, and it's something you wouldn't wish on anybody.
Yeah.
Even if you're you have the most ugliest dark soul and you don't like gay people, I think if you saw what happens, you would just go, that's just the most, it's so sad,
Right.
Yeah,
so I mean that's definitely something that we need to contribute to as far as research goes, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And Blythe, you had one too. Do you remember?
Yes, I have had several people in my life pass away from AIDS.
In the arts community, right? The singing and dancing.
I work out next to Magic Johnson, who is the face of HIV positive people. So,
right.
Yes, it's a really awful disease.
And we've kind of forgotten about it because it has, on some levels, they've managed to help folks out medically
to curb it. Yes.
But it is something that we don't want to forget, and it's a great thing. There's also a meals kind of program too that they do with AIDS programs in Los Angeles. Of course, I don't have it at the tip of my tongue, but you could Google it, like meals for folks.
Yes, and I think
AIDS.
through Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS, they also have all those links as to how to donate or how to become involved with Meals on Wheels.
And that was your organization, right, that you had mentioned?
Right.
Previously.
Yes.
Do you remember just off the top of your head the link for it?
www.broadwaycares.org.
Okay, awesome. Very, very cool. Mel, not to put you on the spot.
Yes.
Do you have any charity organizations you can think of right now just because we're talking about it? I'm putting you on the spot.
I actually sponsored a child in Brazil.
I didn't know
World
this.
Vision, and I've been doing that for the past 2 years. And
You're kidding.
Yeah, it's great because I do a little monthly sponsorship, and I'm pretty sure they're www.worldvision.org. And you can actually, what's great is you get different profiles, and you can actually choose your child you want to sponsor. And even if you would like to do like a little thing, something extra, they have different like price ranges as where you can contribute to buying chicks, like little chickens for a village. So, and it tells you like, okay, well, these chickens will provide these eggs, for the long run, and this and that, and you're just kind of like, oh, okay, because how some people feel like, oh, I'm going to give you $25, but you can actually assign it and say, I'm going to do this. This is what I want to do.
Because you always wonder sometimes where the money exactly is going.
And now you know it's going for little chickens.
Yeah. Right, and it's funny because Blythe had an organization that she was talking about how we're so wasteful with food in Los Angeles and in America too. And if you go to any third world country, you see where people are so starving for anything. I was in Costa Rica about a month ago, and I saw how people take the grates off the gratings on the ground where the manholes are. They steal the grates to be able to melt down the alloy to sell it because they have nothing, and they go for days without eating. Wow. So in Indonesia, the average person makes $1,500 American dollars a year. So, I mean, that we are
a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we don't realize how lucky we are here, especially in Los Angeles, when we go to the corner and get our cafe latte in the morning.
Or no, just going into a supermarket, the amazing array of everything that's there at our fingertips, and for really a reasonable amount of money.
Well, in other countries, they probably think that we're not even telling the truth when we explain a grocery store and how much food is readily available. They've probably never seen it in their entire lives.
Well, yeah, there's a famous quote, when we were going at it with the Russians back in the 50s, and they were asking Nikita Khrushchev, when did you realize that you guys, might not be doing so well? He's like, well, when I flew into California and I saw the swimming pools that everybody had, and then when I went to the supermarket and I saw that kind of land of plenty, I went, wow, they're very wealthy here.
And we sit here and complain. It's
totally
really interesting.
Yeah.
So believe it or not, we're almost out of time. I wanted to quickly say to Jina before, how can people get a hold of you and how can people see you?
Oh, I do have a MySpace account, myspace.com/Jina Song. That's Jina with a J.
Can you spell the whole thing?
Yeah, myspace.com/JINA, last name Song, SONG. So that's Jina Song, and I also have a Facebook account.
Which is?
Jina Song.
Facebook.
That is my. I might change that after.
Yeah, really.
I'm gonna take my name off. Yeah, and also IMDb. You can look me up on IMDb.
So that's www.imdb.com with your search name Jina Song.
Jina Song, which I might now change after this
hour. Now that you've been here with us for an hour.
Yeah.
And Mel, since you're here, because I know you're going to be here later, but might as well. How do we find out about you and see your career and all that kind of good stuff?
Oh, I'm going to go with looking me up, Googling me with IMDb. My MySpace, I'm actually under my code name Maverick. So you can find me under Maverick. or I think it's...
It's not a code name anymore, Mel.
I know. It's like now that you
I have
just
news
did
for
that,
you.
you're going to have to change
You're going to have to change that now.
Yeah, you got to be
You don't know
Iceman
how to
now.
spell it.
You got to be Iceman now.
Yeah, okay. But okay, fine. I'm doing it just for you guys. Okay, so tomorrow it will be something else, but if you want to try and find it today, but I'm good like Candace. I have my professional page. So
Very
so
good.
I don't necessarily answer all those questions. Somebody else does. So
Publicist.
Yes, I love the screening thing because there are things she has said. She's briefly said these things come out and you really don't want to know what it is.
Right. Well, I always
Yeah.
say for actresses and models, we're actually doing a show specifically geared towards women in the industry that's coming up. I always say it's better to have a middleman. All my sites, all of them, are handled by a manager or a publicist, and it clearly states that, so people are not disappointed. It says nothing goes to me. You can send something here.
Believe me, I've tried.
But it's
I'll get so
greenlit.
frustrated. I'm like, but I know you. And she's like, oh, that's too bad.
So, unless you have my email, the other stuff is strictly for publicity purposes and for work, and so I make it really clear, even though there is a MySpace, and even though there is a website, and even though there is a Facebook for the show,
Yeah.
it is, I have a great publicist that I've had for a long time, and he takes care of all of it.
Yeah, pretty much the only way to get you is smoke riding in the sky.
Oh, so I can see it. That's
yeah,
right.
that's about it. Other than that, no one can find you ever.
Huh.
You're like Get Smart, dun da da, behind all those doors.
Oh, what was it with, what was the movie with Kaiser Sose?
Oh yeah, that's
Usual
Kevin.
Suspects?
The Usual Suspects.
Yeah, and he
Kevin
was like,
Spacey.
and she was gone.
So you're the devil? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yesterday was Halloween, right?
Yes.
So,
Indeed.
anyways. But yes, you can look for me at my website, CandaceKita.com, and on MySpace.com/TheRealCandaceKita. And please be on the lookout for my book.
What, you don't remember the name of your book? You want help? You want me to tell you your book
The
is?
Hottie Handbook.
The Hottie Handbook?
The Hottie Handbook, A Girl's
What
Guide
was
to
that all
Safety.
about?
I was actually looking at a note, and I saw Hottie Help instead of Hottie Handbook, and everything is alliteration. Everything begins with the letter H, and so I got confused. But anyways, the Hottie Handbook, A Girl's Guide to Safety, which is going to be available next year on BarnesandNoble.com.
It's looking good. I've
and
seen some of the
Amazon.com.
proofs.
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. And also, I have a disclaimer that I have to say every single time. I'm so sorry. Opinions expressed today are exactly that. They are just opinions. All situations are different. A woman facing a threatening situation should rely on professional guidance regarding their own individual circumstances. And I'd
Wait, I get to do my disclaimer.
Oh, say your disclaimer, and then I want to thank somebody else. Go ahead.
And everything that I say is from the voice of
And everybody here is rolling their eyes. Anyways, but I'd also like to thank
wow, hot girls being rude to me. I've never had that happen before.
Blythe
high school.
Matsui for being here today, because she was on another show, but she popped by today.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, Blythe.
You're welcome, and I really think this is a really helpful program.
Thank
for
you.
everyone out there, and I think you're doing wonderful things with this. So.
Oh, thanks. We all
Good
had
luck
a good
to you.
time. Thank you. And I'm so glad all three of you guys came in on the same day, and
that was fun.
took Gina's time up and everything. And
Yeah, Jina, thank you for stopping by. Gina's
Thank
full
you.
name, please.
Gina Song, Song.
And Jina with a J.
Gina
That's
and
right.
the J. And you can see her in An Now Pronounced Chuck and Larry. She's been in Weeds, Robbery, Homicide Division. She's a great actress.
Who's the other person that showed up today? Just like, I didn't know everybody was going to...
Melanie J. And she
Melanie
was one
J.
of the
I'm sorry,
lead-
Melanie. I didn't know you were showing up.
And
so
she's
it's-
one of the lead actresses in the Italian
in
Job.
the Italian
so
Job. And you're
please
going to be
check
on
her
the
out.
show in a little bit, right?
Yes.
Yes, in a couple of weeks we already have her scheduled, and so she's going to come on, and we're going to have a whole hour with her.
It's like the Academy Awards.
This
I
is
play the
fun.
music, and it's, you're off. You're off, Kita.
Thank you.